On Jazzy Thursday.
Hey guys, it's Jess. I hope that everybody is having a wonderful week. So today, some very exciting news was released. I mentioned a while back that JK Rowling announced she had written a new book for adults that was going to be published. Well, this morning, it was the title, release date, and synopsis of the book were all released, which is so exciting, and oh my goodness. So, bear with me for a second, I'm going to read it real quick. The book is called The Casual Vacancy, and it comes out on September 27th of this year. And the synopsis released from Little Brown, which is her publisher, says, when Barry Fairweather dies unexpectedly in his early 40s, the little town of Pagford is left in shock. Padford is, seemingly, an English ideal with cobbled market square and an ancient abbey. But what lies behind this pretty facade is a town at war. Rich at war with poor, teenagers at war with their parents, wives at war with their husbands, teachers at war with their pupils. Pagford is not what it first seems. And the empty seat left by Barry on the parish council soon becomes the catalyst for the biggest war the town has yet seen. Who will triumph in an election fraught with passion, duplicity, and unexpected revelations? Blackly comic, thought-provoking, and constantly surprising, The Casual Vacancy is JK Rowling's first novel for adults. And we also learned that the book is approximately 480 pages long. Now, this is so interesting to me. It's a very different type of book than the Harry Potter series. It's not fantasy, it's like, you know, political drama. I mean, somebody died, so there's probably going to be an element of mystery with that. And I've got to be honest, if I had read this plot description with any other author name attached to it than JK Rowling, I would not have any interest in reading it. Like, this isn't the type of book that I typically read at all. But it's JK Rowling, so of course I'm going to give it a shot, and I'm going to pre-order the book, get it as soon as it comes out, and read it. The thing that I trust JK Rowling. I mean, even in the Harry Potter books, like, even though they were fantasy and had all of those elements, there was still a lot of mystery to them, and a lot of kind of like the whodunit ideas in it. You know, in the first book, you know, we're trying to figure out who's trying to steal the Philosopher's Stone, and Chamber of Secrets, we're trying to figure out where the chamber is and who opened it, and, you know, Prisoner of Azkaban, there's all kinds of stuff going on that we don't really understand. I mean, we know who the Prisoner of Azkaban is, but we don't really understand what he's after and who's helping him. And, you know, in Goblet of Fire, there's all these mysterious circumstances, and anyway, on and on and on and on. Each book has its element of mystery and things that we're trying to figure out. So I know that JK Rowling is fantastic with that type of plot, with, you know, inserting little clues and just interweaving them into her work and having them come out where they're there, but you don't really notice it. And, you know, she's just really good at that kind of stuff. So I think that she will probably excel in this genre, and that it will definitely be above the average writing that you typically get in this type of genre, which, you know, is something that I don't typically care for, but I trust JK Rowling. The other thing that I'm really excited about is it mentions in there that it's darkly comic, and, you know, JK Rowling has this amazing humor to her. She infused it throughout all the Harry Potter books. I mean, I laugh out loud in those books, rereading them for the 10th time. And so to get to see her humor unleashed for adults instead of having to be censored for a younger audience, I'm very excited to see that and to see how her voice shines through. And she just has such an incredible writing voice, and she's so good with characters and character development. And so I really have high hopes for this book, in spite of the genre that it's in. I will say, if I read it and I'm not enthralled by it, or it's not as fabulous as I think it could be, or, you know, it doesn't meet my expectations with JK Rowling, when her future books come out, you know, I won't automatically buy them. I'll read the description, and if it sounds like something I'm interested in, then I'll read it, and if it doesn't, then I won't. But if it stays on the standard that I expect it to, with having read Harry Potter, then I'll continue to buy her books regardless of how interesting the description sounds or doesn't sound to me. So anyway, so I'm very excited. I cannot wait. September 27th cannot come soon enough, and hopefully her book will live up to all the fabulous expectations that I have for it. And the other thing of note is she has redesigned her website, so it's now, you know, doesn't have the, it's not focused on Harry Potter anymore, and it doesn't have the childlike whimsy to it, which, you know, makes me kind of sad. I understand that she had to update her website, but I really am going to miss the old website where it had all the games and hunts and clues that we had to solve and puzzles to find all the Easter eggs. And I mean, that was so much fun and just such a period of nostalgia for me with all the information that came out. But anyway, I'll link to the article where you can find the synopsis that I read, and I would love to hear what you think. Are you excited about her book, or are you a little wary of it as well? Let me know what you think. And yeah, so I guess that's it. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you again next